Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of me texturing a game asset in 3D code Textura. If you haven't seen part 1, click the link above to get started. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I think the graphics over there are done and I kind of want some sort of logo, not logo, but some sort of texture of the company. Let me say vintage. Then I change the font to Gabriola. Bold. Okay, so I'm gonna use the gizmos, numpad 4, just right here, vintage. Want it to be kind of small. Let me see. Wait, no, I actually don't want it to have that color. I want the color to be similar, but a bit dark. So it's on the side here. And that's perfect. Perfect. Now I need to add a couple of some sort of lights. So I'm gonna come to layers. So if the lights are off, you know, it still shows. Make another one, and I'm gonna set the blend mode to use emissive. So when it exports as an emissive color. So I'm gonna set this to white. You come down here, set this to white, and I need one right here. Perfect. So I need to zoom in on that, and change the color to red. On the same spot, I use just to decrease the brush size a bit, red in the middle. Perfect. I need another one. I need another red right here. Right here. So I need the red to fit in right there. Right there. Perfect. So let me just save in case I have any crashing problems. Any problems in crashing I do not want. So let me save as... Okay, so now we're going to add a couple color variations so it doesn't look so bland. Not very vivid ones. I think this is, let me just say, name this layer lights. And then on layer 4, I'm going to call this color 1. And okay, now I want to go to my smart materials and I'm going to make, I know I made a couple ones before, so I'm going to delete this one. Okay, I'm going to make a new one and it's going to be using the, let me see something. It's going to be using the module, the color right here. So I want to use the mask opacity. Okay. Let me just come bring this over here. And I want to use a noise texture. How do I want this noise texture to be? Yeah, I kind of want it to be intense at the same time. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh, flip. Reset curve. Man, I was looking for that. I want to use that. Okay, texture scale. Keep it at 100. Yeah. Done. Okay, so I want to see how this looks. Make it increase the contrast. Okay. Let me move this to the side a bit more so I don't have. So I'm going to set that again. Increase the sharpness, the degree of the noise. I want it to be a very. Sorry, I'm not speaking much on this part of the video. I'm actually trying to make it look how I want it to look. At the same time, I want it to look nice, like natural in some sort of way. So I think this is a great color. Okay, let me save that. I don't think I'm gonna name it. I'll make this the color probably around the color blue, bluish purple. But I don't want it to be too intense, so there's opacity. Bring down some of the opacity. Okay. If I don't like how strong it is, I can always just bring down more opacity. I just want a bit of some natural color variation that you won't really pick up on the first time you look at it. But once you like really focus on it, you'll be like, okay, this thing is not like this color. The color's kind of been altered with a bit. Ah, damn it. So let me set the color to 15. Right? Yeah, 15 is great. On pretty much only the main parts, on the main things, like the things with the color, with the big gigantic color that you can see. And then right now I want to make another layer, call this color 2. I probably didn't save. I didn't save that thing the proper way. And then I come over here and I just change the seed. Done, and I save that. And this time I want to make it probably the color red, or like an orangish red. Let me increase the opacity. Yeah, I think that's great. Hopefully it's not problematic. I think this is perfect. Yes, this is definitely perfect. Yep, okay, it's great. I like it. Just for a little bit of color variation. As things begin to tarnish, that sort of dirt look in front. So let me see this. So let me just see the specs. Okay, so this is one of my other materials. Depth 100, roughness 61, metalness 0. Okay, this is great. Let me just cancel that. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna set the color to something around red. Something around red, yes. Just for this part right here in the middle. So with this one, I'm actually gonna conditionally fill it. So I'm gonna use, okay, there's a material preview. How does that look? Opacity, let me set that to 100 again. Set this more concave. No, I actually want this more concave. Yes, that's what I want. Now let me see the cavity width. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna apply that, but it actually only shows more on the top. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me hide everything again. I'm actually gonna paint this in. I'm gonna paint in some of the parts. Always use which brush? This one. How does this look? Okay. Set opacity to 100. Perfect. Okay. I just need it around the edges. I needed some around the edges down here. Actually use this one. Yeah, that's perfect. Let me rotate it. Other direction. Okay. That's very big. Okay, just to fill in the sides. It's very big still. I want it to look more full on the sides and the edge. I don't really know why I'm doing this, but I think I'd seen an image that had this similar effect, and I liked it a lot. Okay, so I can make everything visible again. Yeah, perfect. That's what I want. Great, great, great. So now I'm gonna add scratches. After having to add that, I'm gonna add scratches, and the scratches are gonna go above the lights. So I'm gonna name this, I don't know, red effect. So above the lights, I'm gonna add scratches. I'm gonna go back to smart materials, go to scratches, dark metal scratches. How does that look? Go to fill tool. Yeah, I think those are great, great, great scratches. So let me turn the normal back on. See how that looks. Perfect. Very, very perfect. I love that scratched look. Let me see the top. Okay, on top it's very strong. So let me probably decrease the degree. And the light is quite bright, eh? Let me decrease the light's brightness. Slightly too bright. I couldn't even see what I was painting. Okay, so I'm gonna paint that. Perfect. I like that look. I really like it. Now, also on the bottom, just increase the degree again. I think I wanted more on the painted side, so it looks like there was a metal, like it was probably casted in metal and then painted with, a primer and then coated with something. Yeah, I think that's great. Apply that effect. Let me see how it looks. Yep, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. It's okay. See, now this is where 3D code kills it. I won't lie. They really kill certain things like their calculated like thing. I don't know. I just like 3D code for this. One of the things I like them for, like the automatic paints, can sometimes come out looking really great, like really great. Okay, so I'm gonna also add it on the other side. See how it look. I'm happy. I don't mind. I think it's okay already. Okay. Now it's looking quite busted up, quite old and busted up. So what else do I need to add? I need to add it also on the front right here, this thing in the front. It's quite strong. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Looking a bit nice and natural. I don't know if the legs need scratching. I mean, the legs would have, of course, some form of scratching because your legs go all over the place. So I'm gonna give the legs a touch of scratching. Okay, so right now I probably need dirt. I need dirt. Yes, I need some dirt. So let me call these scratches, and then make a new layer and call it dirt. So let's go to the dirt. Which one do I want to use? I want to add the dirt on the knobs first because this usually need some dirt, so they don't look too shiny. Like they just got out of the factory. The look, okay, that's quite strong. Let me turn off. I'm gonna think it's great. I think it's okay. Let's quite bust it up already. Yep, that's the look I want. That is definitely the look I want. Let's quite bust it up. So I don't know if this asset, if it was to go into a game, on what part of the game it would go. I don't know. Something on a table that will get knocked off in a war game. But yeah, something that fits its vibe. It's quite strong. Okay, I like this one. Now I know the rubber. Let me switch into perspective view. So I see I think I'm gonna stick to this one. Apply it on the rubber as well. Okay, now the metal all over. Let me see. Definitely needs that. Looks quite old now. Okay, let me see. I think this one definitely needs this. This one as well. Nah. Okay, let me see this. How does this look? No, I don't like how it looks. Oh, what's that white stuff around? Let me see. I don't want this to look extremely dirty. So I think that's okay. I actually didn't add some scratches on, so let me add scratches onto this. Scratches on it, yeah. Great. So on the dirt still, I need some dirt on these top metal parts. They look extremely clean, and they need some dirt. So I'll probably apply that. Then on our top grill, I don't know if this is a grill. This was an AI project on CG Trader, so I just modeled what I saw. Okay, so far it looks great. I think it's pretty much almost done, hey? And then portrait on these as well. I really like the whole scratch effect. It looks very natural, it looks quite realistic. Okay, so now what I want to do is I think I need a sticker. Probably need a sticker. So I'm gonna add the sticker right here on the side. So it's like when they bought the toaster or whatever this thing, air fryer. Oh damn! I was actually painting the scratches. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Cause actually no. I can delete that layer. Give me a new picture. Yes, sticker. I'm gonna get on the color and the depth so they kind of match. And then I'm gonna turn off the small material panel, and I'm gonna also turn color so it uses the color in the picture. So let me see color. Let me set the color to probably like 2. Right here on the side. This is how this looks. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, the roughness. Okay, the depth. Let me decrease the depth a little bit. To around 65. Opacity. That's cool. Do it again. Let's see. It's old anyway, so yeah, I think it's great. So I think we're pretty much pretty much done. So yeah, I think we're done texturing this asset.